Welcome to another edition of TNP. That stands for True Masculinity Podcast. Man, coming at you live from the Colorado Rockies by way of North Carolina. Man, what's up with it? Trying this streaming on Restream. Like, uh, like I said, I don't know if I'm getting more love off of Restream, streaming off of Restream, or just streaming right off YouTube. But it seems like I get more engagement and views when I just do it off YouTube. But whatever, I can't get all my my extras and my what I'm saying, the little TNP, the all the little extras, the little graphics. I can't get that popping if I just stream off YouTube right now. So I'm still working on that. So y'all bear with me. I'm trying both methods just to try it out. I said, figure this shit out, man. But yeah, today's topic was talking about Ebony K. Williams. I don't know if y'all too much familiar with this lady. She has a online following, and I don't know if I really honestly don't know what she does. I don't know if she's a psychologist or just a public speaker or orator. Who knows, man? Author. I don't know what she does, what she's really known for. But the topic at hand that was going around for a little bit is the fact that she chose to go the route of being a single mother alone by a route of IVF, in vitro fertilization technique. And Time was it People's Magazine did a write up, an article about her, and basically just like she said, she was a willing and I guess happy single mother is what she what I'm saying. And you just can't make this shit up. You know what I'm saying? Like shout out to the brother Kevin Samuels, man. You really just can't make this shit up, man. This shit is some wild left shit, man. And like I said, I'm bring it together with this episode today, man. Just to kick some shit up, kick up some dust, talk some shit, man. You know how I do. Just give my opinion because this is just a microcosm of man the modern woman and a lot of women are today. Like it's wild, man. We got to really go in on this story a little bit and just like I said, give our 2 cents, man. Give my synopsis on it. My analysis on how I see it, the TNP way. You know what I'm saying? True to yourself, true to reality, true to what you see, man. And it is a wild case in this situation right here. But I got a little video from with a Breakfast Club, and I'm gonna go ahead and play that real fast. Her and Charlamagne the guy talking a little bit, and her just um, like I said, freezing the eggs and talking like this. I'm gonna go ahead and play that real fast, man. But pretty wild, dude. Go ahead and play this bullshit. Damn it, man. Might have had some technical difficulties with the sound right there, I believe. Damn it. But gotta get that together. But yeah, basically she went in to say how she'd rather be a you can look it up on YouTube, look at that clip of it. Damn, I thought I had the sound. That's all that's my bad on my screen recording skills. But yeah, she basically said she'd rather do it alone. You know, she froze her eggs, her and a couple other well-to-do or well-known women. And Charlamagne the guy basically was saying it's kind of sad how he sees it as being sad that women of their status, would choose to freeze their eggs and use donors. And they can't find suitable men out here. All the men out here in this world, and they can't find a suitable man really to meet their standards. You know, whatever they may be, as lofty or crazy as they may be, far left as they may be, but Man, yeah, it's just a wild situation. Wild situation right there. Got to figure out. Damn, I need that damn sound. That's wild. So, but yeah. I'm gonna go in on this a little bit, man. Say Ebony K. Williams. Yeah, it's just a microcosm of society, and that's one of the biggest things that I like to talk about. It's making things relatable to the environment and the ways and things that we see around us. And the modern woman, if you look at the modern woman today, they want to be worshipped. They really want to be the prize. 50-50 is out of the equation completely for the modern woman today. The modern woman thinks she is the prize. She is the one that should be worshipped. She's the one that should basically is, like I said, the man should be thankful that she bestowed their time to them, type deal, or her presence. And as we see, man, the reality we see a lot of these women are being let down. A lot of these women, their results and the fruit that they bear from their trees is dead. They frozen these old ass eggs that they got, almost 40-year-old eggs just to try to have these kids. You know, just to not be under the authority of a man. If you heard the video, she said one of the things that she said, I'm mad the sound was off, was like she doesn't want to have to go back and forth with a man about vaccinations and certain things like that. She wants to basically make a unilateral decision for the child. And I'm just like, so you rather turkey base their child up in your pussy so you can control it and have basically it's some real psychotic shit if you think about it, and it's some control issues, some serious control issues this woman has, and it's psychotic to think like she. And if you in the People's Magazine, she goes into talking about how she's knows the guy's whole history and read books the guys have written and all this type of stuff, and he's just great guys. Like, why can't you find this great guy for yourself? That's the sad, that's the saddest part of it all. Is you gotta, she knows all this information about this donor, but she can't find someone of this quality for her life. If she were to meet and deal with this donor, she probably wouldn't even like this man either. What I'm saying? Like that, and this is the psychotic mindset of the modern woman. It's really psychotic for you to feel like no man is capable or competent to be your suitor or to be your man or be your mate. Like you are above every person, and your standards and the way in which you carry yourself and move through life is better than everyone, basically. Like that is really sad. You know what I'm saying? Just that mindset to think that you're that high up and that high mighty to look down on anyone is insane. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's not alone. She's really not alone. This is really the common thinking of a lot of the women today. Like, a lot of the women today are really lost in left field. They cuckoo. They cuckoo for cocoa puffs, nigga. They out here lost, man. So they out here goddamn cuckoo. So that's my thing. Ebony K. Williams. This lady has really lost it, in my opinion. In my true opinion, this lady has really lost it. She she would be cool with raising a child alone. Is what she's basically saying. She wants to raise a child alone rather than be under the authority of a man. And I say this all the time. I say this all the time. No, like the women today, no 50-50, no, you know what I'm saying? It is wild. Like this, they don't believe in equality. They say they want equality, but they don't believe in it or practice equality. Uh, yeah, it's just really a wild state of existence for a lot of these women, and a lot of these women they're gonna bite the bullet alone, and that's just the reality. Just look at the streets and the communities that we see and all these single women out here. Mm. All of these women are unwilling to get under the authority of a man, and that's just the reality. When you see all these single women, these women with multiple baby fathers, children, even situations like this, she thinks she's better than a woman that would have sex and have kids. You know what I'm saying? She thinks that this is more of a clean situation to do it like this. Like you're still a piece of shit. You know what I'm saying? You're still on that same level of not wanting to get under the authority of a man. You just can buy your way out of dealing with the father, the biological father. You can buy his sperm and then turkey base to that shit. That's really, it's really sad. Just like Charlamagne the God said, and I agree with him. It's really sad that these women have put themselves to be in some people's eyes, because not in my eyes, so they've done bitches in my eyes. But in some people's eyes, they've raised themselves economically or whatever socially to be put up and put to a position where I guess they're known publicly and they made themselves public figures. And and not half bad looking women, so like Eboni K. Williams, definitely not an ugly looking sister, but man, no suitors, no men to commit. You know what I'm saying? The only man she commit, she got to buy and turkey based it, and the other one was a white man, Caucasian man. And she sits here talking about bus drivers and how she wouldn't deal with this type of man and that type of man, and just looking down her nose, and you're forced to have a child alone. Like who are you? It's really sad. Like I said, it's really eye opening. You know what I'm saying? To see that a lot of these women will end up either just like her or bitter baby mamas. I guess she, like I said, she gets to feel like she's better than the average baby mama because she could pay money for a donor. She could she could pay for some other niggas' essence and goddamn shit. That's sad. Pay to get turkey basted. Like that's what this society is coming to. Freezing your eggs in your 40s. Freezing your eggs so you can have a child in your 40s. Like that makes any type of sense. And being a single mother, I guess so you can run your bag up in your 30s and 40s and shit. So you freeze your eggs. You got some old frozen eggs sitting somewhere in a damn cellar somewhere. Hopefully they're your eggs. They don't get them mistaken and switch them up with somebody else's shit. And then you turkey basted and have a baby. Sad. It's really sad. All these efforts put forth just to avoid dealing with men, and that's the reality. That's the sad, sad truth of reality. All these measures put into place that this lady has done is just so she don't have to deal with men. She does not have to have an educated argument with the man. Maybe it fears her. Maybe she's afraid of that. Maybe she's afraid of. Say I've never seen her linked to too many black men, but maybe she's just afraid of being challenged. But and that in itself is really the society we live in again. Afraid to have these conversations with men. They're afraid to have these deep conversations with men because they're not. They're basically don't want to be shown up in a lot of ways. A lot of women don't want to be shown up. They don't want to be, let's just say, let the man win the argument or have a valid point to make, because then that makes them look, like I said, just not humble at all. You know what I'm saying? Because nobody's perfect. And that's the reality too. Like, you know what I'm saying? You got to be able to take chastisement and give it. It's a give and take situation. You can't just be one who thinks you can look down and give chastisement and the criticism and can't take it. You know what I'm saying? Which a lot of these women think they should be able to do. Shout out to Eboni K. Williams. So she said she stuck to her guns about the bus driver, but man, just look at the situation. Look at her situation. Can't keep a suitable man. Has to pay to have a child. Can't it's really deplorable. You know what I'm saying? It's really sick. And then people take actual advice from these type of people. These, like I said, these Eboni K. Williams and all these crazy, Angela Rye, all these crazy bitches out here, man, that really lost it. You know what I'm saying? It's really ridiculous, man. That like how can you people take this shit serious? That's my mindset. This is some Sodom and Gomorrah shit. Like they are afraid to deal with men. And that's the reality that everybody wants to avoid. They don't want to have strong men around them, correcting them. Most modern women don't. Most modern women don't want to have men around who can interject their opinion into their lives. They're not humble. They, like I said before, they think that they should be worshipped. They think that they are, God's gift to man, which they are, in certain ways. But in my opinion, nobody is better than the next. Why does one sex have to be more of this than the other? That's my biggest thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, why does it's really crazy. If you look at it, like, why does one sex have to be, more important than the other? Why can't it be yin and yang and equal? And a lot of, obviously we're not equals, men and women are two different, but why can't they be equal spiritually? Like, that's my biggest thing. Like, what's wrong with a bus driver? What's wrong with a hardworking nigga? Most of these bitches out here, they need a nigga that works second shift at the plant. Like shout out to Kevin Sanders. Man, he gonna sit here and say some of these women really think that they are like I said, this is just a microcosm. Ebony K. Williams is not an outlier. She is the epitome in the face of a new thing that's coming up, in my opinion. She's the face of a new trend that's coming up with all these bitches wanting to freeze eggs, have kids in their 40s, and have hot girl summers. And like I said, ultimately, not ever been an authority of a man. You know what I'm saying? Like, killed all these fucking kids they have with these niggas they sleep around with, getting abortions and shit. And then finally, pick whoever the guy they want to and get it assimilated. You know what I'm saying? And then try to act like they, like I said, above all these people. It's wild. Like, but the reality is really kicking a lot of these bitches in the pussy for real, for real. You know what I'm saying? The reality of a lot of women of America today is they will not find a man. Uh, so a defense mechanism is to act like they don't need one, look down on them, talk about there's no good ones, whatever they can do to, like I said, throw salt on the men of America, especially the black man. Call them, like I said, whatever they can. Always go to the money. Money is the first thing that they judge men off of. Like, how wild is that? The first thing that people want to judge manhood and masculinity and things off of for women is money and what type of treatment that a man gives them off of money. Like, not no character. You know what I'm saying? Like all that comes second. It's what kind of job does he do? What does he do? What kind of all these secondary things and earthly, materialistic things that really don't mean much. You know what I'm saying? It's earthly bullshit. You know what I'm saying? It's like the first thing that one wants to talk about is how scholarly her donor was. You know what I'm saying? And how like all these traits was she trying to, you know what I'm saying? Like talking about it just wasn't Pookie off the streets. Like how do you know? You know what I'm saying? That's the reality too. Like how the fuck do you know? You know what I'm saying? Like that's like, you're at a place where you're asking people, doctors, you know what I'm saying, to do all this work for you. You know what I'm saying? As opposed to you having discernment and finding a good man for yourself. So yeah, I think that's just the reality. I know that's reality. A lot of these women out here will not ever find a man. They do not want to get under the authority of a man. They think they're better or they should, all their needs should be met first before any of the man's needs. Man, like it's gonna be a lot of bitter ass lonely bitches out here, turkey based, they tuna box out here, man. For you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a lot of goddamn single ass hoes out here, for real, for real. Lost. Lost in the sauce, man. Create more chaos for us people who trying to do it the right way. You know what I'm saying? For us humble people who, like I said, a lot of people they didn't learn how to stay in their lanes. Like, no, it's somebody out there for everybody, but some people just think that they deserve more. They're better than who they are. Like, you know, in my opinion, you are what you earn. Ultimately, like who are you to say you're better than somebody? Prove it. Prove that you're deserving of this person, of this great person, a great woman, a great whatever. Like, stop acting like money and status alone makes you suitable to find somebody or beauty or whatever it may be. You know what I'm saying? Like it's really humorous. I remember the Kevin Samuels video where the girl was talking about how much she got to settle for a man. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, she wasn't really the most attractive lady ever, out there. But she was like, I got to settle for a guy, and he's like, that I guess they don't make a lot of money, and she's like, act like she makes so much money, and he said, you don't deserve no money, you don't get no money, like, you get second shift at the plant, bitch. Like that's the reality that a lot of people need to wake up and go ahead and should take that pill and that dose of reality and realize your lane is not who you think you are. You know what I'm saying? Like, who you think you are, you're not that guy. You're not who you think you are. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to got that quarterback. I mean that old football coach. They are who we thought they were. You're not who you think you are, man. A lot of these women really need to realize that, and they don't care about dying alone. That's something too. That's wild. Like a lot of the older ladies, at least back in the day, a woman wanted a man. She wanted to start a family. They actually took pride in the fact of starting families and having something for themselves. These women today, they'll die alone and say they're happy doing it. They'll say they happy to die alone. Like, they happy to buy a dog. They happy to freeze eggs and raise like this shit, man. Ebony K. Williams having a daughter. What is she gonna put into this daughter's head? That's the sad part. She gonna have, like I said, she has control. She's gonna have full control and autonomy over this daughter that she's had or has or already have. I don't know if she already has. But nigga, that's sick. Like she already needs psychological and psychiatric help badly. You know, to do the things that she's already done to herself proudly and to parade around. You know, in White America's magazine talking about how she's happy to be a single black mama or a single mama in America. But like you're a dumb bitch. For real, you need to go back to the bunny hopping, dealing with the white man, because ain't no black man gonna deal with no bitch like that. You know what I'm saying? Bitch is goddamn kooky, nigga, cuckoo, nigga. That bitch cuckoo, nigga, cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, nigga. Something wrong with that bitch. It's like a lot of these hoes, like yeah, ain't no man about to come and save a lot of these hoes out here. You know, we already see it. You know, we out here in reality. We walking amongst it. We out here in the jungle. You know what I'm saying? And shit, man, only the strong gonna survive, man. We already know a lot of these hoes is already dealing with, they already side pieces. You know what I'm saying? Like, and shout out to the women that actually know their lane and running in that motherfucker. Because they are the ones that actually gonna find some sort of happiness and some sort of peace in this world. The ones who think they're better than everybody all the time and always looking down or using, really it's a defense mechanism. They're using that defense mechanism to help better their psyche and their cognitive dissonance and how they self-esteem. So it's the defense mechanism to knowing I can't get no man, that really wants me for me. It's gonna stick around. It's gonna really stick by me and be a thorough one with me. So my thing is to throw salt on everybody else. You know what I'm saying? Like walk around confused and talk down on motherfuckers that's actually trying to find their way in this world. So that's really how it's gonna be. A lot of lost bitches out here, angry, bitter, a whole bunch of Ebony K. Williams, a whole bunch of rich aunties, a whole bunch of motherfuckers with the bread. You know what I'm saying? Like shit, looking down on niggas like ain't no good niggas, all of them, this, that, and the third. But where's the fruit? That's my biggest thing. Where is the fruit? Where is the motherfucking fruit? You know what I'm saying? Like you talk all day, and they normally do is talk all day and talk down on men. Like I said, the first sign of these modern women is they cannot get on court with men. Everything a man has to do, it has to be it's something else. Oh, it's blue. Oh, it's sky blue. Oh, it's this. It's purple. It's verdant. It's verdant. it's always the obstinate bitch out here that got it. You know what I'm saying? That's the first sign of these feminist, crazy lunatic bitches out here. That's a majority. Unfortunately, if you really look around, you know what I'm saying? Like it's a lot of these sedity ass thinking they better than they are women out here. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, my biggest solace in all of it is the reality. You know what I'm saying? And what is it like? They're like, what the fuck you mean? Like, what? Like my biggest reward and how I, see life and my rhetoric and the things that I say and the things that's reality, the true masculinity way is reality. Like, that's the ultimate equalizer is reality. You know what I'm saying? So you can talk all this game about how you this and the third, but you're going home to an empty house, empty bed, by your fucking self. Nobody. And that's the reality. You know what I'm saying? And nobody really wants to come to grips with the fact that that's your reality, but it is. You know what I'm saying? They love to, like I said, throw reasons out there as to why this and why that. But that's your reality. You know? Like your reality is you don't like men. A lot of these women probably are low key dykes. You know what I'm saying? Like doing shit like that, turkey basting your shit. You might hate men. You might really dislike men and don't, then that's just the reality. A lot of women need to go ahead and accept that too. Like there's a lot of like you ain't gonna find a lot of these women, you're not gonna find no man. No way. You know? And you think you know what I'm saying? Like you don't got much going for you. The biggest thing most women have going for them is maybe they have a decent job and no kids. But other than that, their attitudes are fucked up. Their attitudes toward men is fucked up. It's terrible. You can't tell me. I want to know who. I would love to know see the relationship between Ebony K. Williams and her father. I would love to see the relationship if they have one at all. I would love to see that. Like, what does your father think of you bringing home a child that you willingly had out of wedlock and chose to be a single mother with this man, with a stranger you don't know. You chose to get turkey basted pussy rather than do it a natural way and find the man and humble yourself. That's the biggest thing too. Humility, humble yourself. You chose to go the devilish way, the demonic way, and like I said, not be humble. Man, humility is next to godliness, man. Humbleness is next to godliness. Humility is divine, dude. And we ain't nobody. And that's just reality. Like, a couple hundred years, there'll be some more people out here that hopefully look like us. You know what I'm saying? And that's the reality. So just to have this inflated sense of self, an inflated sense of being and reality, is wow. You know what I'm saying? Like we are not nobody to think we. Who are you to think that your pussy is so good that you can't get under the authority of a man? Or you got so much money, this white man's money and clout that there's no man that can possibly you can teach you shit or talk to you about anything. Like we are lacking humility as a community and as a people. You know what I'm saying? And we let this European lifestyle, capitalism taint us and fuck up and thwart our minds and our natural order of things in America in a lot of ways. You know what I'm saying? And that's just the reality too. So we just gotta figure things out, straighten this shit out. But yeah, man, I just found that really appalling, and I want to give my 2 cents to it, the TNP way, true masculinity way, and just voice my opinion on it. And I thought that was just really a sad thing as well. As Charlamagne the guy said, there's women who think they're so, and like I said, and a lot of them may have bad looking, they attractive women, attractive ladies, in this big ass rock we live in. 'Cause, I mean, you already said us American men ain't shit, so shit, it's a big rock. She previously dated a white man, so she out here, dating colonizers and shit. So like, you obviously don't really deal with black people. So where is the man? That's my biggest thing. Where is the man that wants Ebony K. Williams as bad as she thinks that everybody wants her? Where is this man? Where is this man with these high expectations that you have? You know what I'm saying? You won't date it. Like, see, you're too good to date a bus driver. Wow, man. This is the mindset of the modern woman. And you can't make this shit up. And the reality is gonna kick them in the ass every time. And the reality is the biggest equalizer and the biggest, like I said, justice and balance is reality. They wake up, can't get no man, can't get no protection, can't get no nigga that's not skeeting and skedaddle. Can't get no man to wake up and cook them some eggs, rub their feet. You know what I'm saying? Can't get no man to stick around that's worth a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause their attitude's fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Men sense that shit. A lot of people sense that shit. When you think you better than somebody, look down on somebody, think some money makes you better than somebody, shit, you end up like a lot of these modern women. And a lot of them, like you said, they fucked up in the mind. But when you get the ones that's even, like I said, I guess on the higher scale economically, and they still mentally, you know, enslaved to materialism and classism and looking, and not judging people off of how they should be judged, should they get the results they get? You know, your your standards are so high and really unattainable that you end up with what you get, which is nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like you trying to look for the Superman that does not exist, and you just keep climbing this ladder of trying to find this person, and they do not exist. And that's the reality. That's the straight up reality. This person that you think is out here does not exist. So yeah, man, shit, TMP. Like, that's the thing, man. If women just humble themselves a little bit, a lot of these women would be so much more happy, and they could team up with a man that's their speed. That's teach them how to save, and maybe he can teach. I'm sure he can teach you shit. That's the wild part is thinking, a person of eager means or how you might feel is eager means, mechanic, plumber, a humble occupation that they can't teach you shit. They can't. That they're not deep. You can't. We gotta learn to not judge people off off the character and not off their occupation and jobs and what they do. So you gotta look deeper. Discernment is deeper than just the wallet and the occupation and the job description. So you gotta have, it's deeper than that. There's a lot of devils with, uh, reputable positions in this world. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of wolf and sheep clothing. So yeah, you gotta watch that too, man. But hey, let them people find out, let them figure it out. That's on them. Like I said, I'm just giving my 2 cents and basically piggybacking and correlating it to, off of piggybacking off of everybody else's conversation, but correlating it to the bigger picture, which is, man, we are losing the grip on things. If women think that this is the way to do things, turkey basting yourself, not being humble enough to deal with any man, uh, like I said, rather do it alone, so selfish, so self-centered that you want, and so control ridden that you want to control everything and manipulate everything, and like I said, raise these fucked up kids with, that's unequally yoked, that don't have, like I said, you don't think your daughter's gonna want to know who her biological father is, that that's not gonna be a hole missing in her heart. Like people just don't think like that. They just want what they want. But it's ignorance. That's really what it is. It's really ignorant shit. So if people want to create Sodom and Gomorrah, which they already have, murdering at least 9 months, 8 month old babies, and should allow this Biden leftist bullshit to keep on going. Then these Ebony K. Williams people, and I'm sure she's a leftist, them. So shoot, if y'all, these are the people that y'all want to follow and think they have points and they have value points and making good arguments and some of the things they say, go ahead, go right along with the devil. Shit, but I see through it, trying to put other people on, let them see it as well, and just stay in my lane. Stay in my lane, man. Rep TNP. Shit, keep pushing, man. But like I said, I'm about to holler at you, man. I appreciate y'all tuning in. It's gonna keep on getting better. Keep on tuning this thing up, man. I'm sorry about the sound issues. That shit wild. I thought I had the sound up, but yeah, it's on YouTube. You can watch that video. If you missed it. She said she'd rather do it alone. That's just telling. You can't have the child. You literally can't have the child without a man's DNA. A lot of single mamas and mamas that want to kick the men out of their lives and they realize that. But that it's a control issue. So that's all it is. And it's really sickening. And it's gonna blow up, and it's really blowing up in all our faces. We gotta deal with these crazy ass bastardized kids, whether they turkey basted or been skeeted in by Tom, Dick, and Harry, whatever the fuck it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, so we still gotta deal with these degenerate assholes that's out here that's unloved, and because the mother or father don't want to get right, and don't want to do what's right for the whole system and the whole community. You know what I'm saying? Because we don't need any more degenerates, man. We need some people that got their mind on, their head on right. So yes, sir, man. I'm about to get up out of here. TNP, man. I'm about to probably jump on my live for a quick second and start some shit. But I appreciate anybody listening. Like, share, subscribe. If you want to throw a little cash up, throw a little donation in there, man. It's right there. Subscribe to the YouTube. Subscribe to the Facebook page, True Masculinity Podcast. Just getting better, just getting right, just getting getting warmed up, ready, like Jordan in the fourth, getting it ready, man. Working that wrist, man. Working that wrist like Gucci Mane. But yeah, I appreciate everybody listening, man. It's late as hell, and I don't give a shit. So, man, peace, man. Holla at you. Appreciate you.